Assalamu alaikum, it's me Hasibul Islam, ID 181352349. Today my presentation topic is about design and develop automated detection of CSRF vulnerability in web application. Here is my table of content where I have background CSRF vulnerability, literature review, research gap, object of this research question, methodology and some reference. Actually, CSRF, which is very um, harmful for every user in internet. So, CSRF attack can be exploited to perform an operation in a web application on behalf of user without their intention. There are some question as you can see here, which is very much alarming for every user. CSRF vulnerability is, a part of broken access control category, and it's very much harmful for every user because it can destroy their social life. It can initiated with the help of social engineering, and it's lower the victim and bypass the user authentication. Attack label Attack label can be merged based on the victim privilege, and some of the researcher called it sleeping giant. And yeah, it's also mentionable that CSRF token is all a very much important part in cross-site request forgery. Here is my literature review. I reviewed 25 paper here, and as you can see in the first page I have 1 to 7, and then I have 8 to 15 number, and then I have 16 to 23, and then I have 24 to 27. And here is my research gap. As yeah, I'm agree with that. Yes, there is some work available in available with this CSRF vulnerability detection, but what we found were they are not always focused on CSRF tokens, which are most important to prevent the CSRF attack. Some work is existing in CSRF token, but we believe our model will be more effective rather than their model. So here, what we found by reviewing those paper, where we see mainly they focused on the property graphs. Some of them, use block diagram to detect this vulnerability, and a couple of them are implement only for Google Chrome and also their extension, and uh, they request filtering, and yes, very few of them use SRF token, but our model will be more effective than others, as we can say to you in earlier. Here is the object of this work. Yes, OWSP top 10 vulnerability broken access control is the first place, and where CSRF attack is also in the class of broken access control, as I mentioned in earlier. So a successful CSRF attack can be destroyed for both the business and the user, so it's very harmful. As we can see here, this is the high time to take some steps to prevent the CSRF attack. So our objectives are reduce the chance of broken access control by detecting the CSRF vulnerability automatically, increasing the efficiency of detection of the CSRF vulnerability, reducing the time when scanning. Here is the research question. Mainly, we based on this question, we proposed our methodology. So the most important thing, how to detect CSRF vulnerability by analyzing CSRF token in a web application, and this this methodology or this system will be fully automated. So here is the life cycle of CSRF attack. As you can see, I describe everything one by one. It's so easy to understand for every user, for everyone who is actually interested to know about it. Here is the token, CSRF token. As I mentioned earlier, CSRF token is very much important for prevent the CSRF attack. So here is my methodology. Here I will describe everything one by one. As you can see, first of all, we send two requests for the same user and then gather the data from the website and insert those data in a list and extract the file, and then we can check for CSRF token. If there is any CSRF token, then this file is okay, initially okay. But if we don't have the CSRF token, then must be this file is this system is vulnerable to CSRF attack. So if we found the CSRF value, CSRF token value in the list, then we can gather them in a list, and then we match our previous two token. As you can see in the beginning, we took two requests at the same time. So here we match from the list, and if those token match each other, then this file is vulnerable. If they are not matching to each other, then this file is okay. I mean, this system is safe from the CSRF vulnerability. Here is the flowchart. Everything is very clear and uh, easy to understand. Here is my algorithm, and this is some there is some paper which I will use for research purpose, and also I will give them as our reference.